Looking at a trend in weddings. Pets as part of the I Do. You have dogs, sometimes even llamas becoming part of the big day. We have wedding planner Nora Shields, the owner of Bridal Bliss, here in studio to talk about this trend.
And Penny,
Yes.
who belongs to Elizabeth Shields, who is a wedding planner at Bridal Bliss. Now, are these people's pets, Nora, that they're using in ceremonies? Are they renting animals as well?
Typically, it's people's pets. If you think about the wedding party, it's your nearest and dearest, right? So why wouldn't your pet, one of your best friends, be a part of it? So it's really fun to include your pets, and it really personalizes the wedding.
All right, since you brought up wedding party, people are putting pink gowns on their dogs. Are they? Or are they? Are they?
I mean, you never know
You
what
never
you can
know,
get,
okay.
but this is such a sweet little way to incorporate your wedding flowers in your decor, doing the collar and the leash. Bloom Floral made these for us today, and she's done some really beautiful ones, some not as full, some really ornate.
And something the animal will tolerate. Okay, what do you need to
Exactly.
know as far as do's and don'ts?
Sure. So first of all, you need to check with your venue to make sure that pets are allowed. Obviously, service animals are
Sure.
allowed, but some are pretty particular, especially historic venues. So make sure that you get that approved first. And think about what's going to happen after the ceremony. So
I like this tip.
right. So, you know, have a dog handler there ready to take the dog home or take care of it for the end of the night, through the end of the night. And dogs, cats, whatever animal it might be. Dogs are usually what we see. It's the most popular.
But llamas as well.
Llamas, they're wedding llamas that you can rent in Portland, and they're actually quite popular.
Mostly taking photos. You might have like a photo booth opportunity.
Right,
with.
right. Guests love it. It's just something
There you
different.
go.
There you go. That's right outside the Sentinel Hotel downtown.
What about
Really?
how much should the pet's personality really play into, I guess, where you place them or how you use them?
Quite a bit. Obviously, if your dog or your pet is skittish, maybe having them in front of a lot of new people isn't the best idea. But if your dog can't make it to the wedding or you don't think it's the best idea, there are lots of different ways to incorporate them. Whether it's just for photos beforehand, doing like some cute photos with the wedding party and your pet. You can incorporate them into favors. We had these really cute pug cookies made this last summer for the couple's dog.
So the couple's dog's image was put
there
onto
it is.
a cookie
That's
there.
It's
and
Doug
a
the pug.
Doug
Oh, that
the
is
pug.
cute.
Elizabeth, how does Penny do? Penny has not done a wedding, correct?
No, she has not done a wedding. This is her first debut.
Well, she's doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
Yes, no, but you know,
So
definitely the older the dog, probably the more well-behaved, which is definitely key when you have a bride that's in a white dress or you know guests that are in nice gowns as well.
You didn't get to use her in your wedding. You didn't have her yet.
No, we didn't have her yet. I
Aw.
wish.
I've also seen in various, social media posts people using rescue puppies, maybe carrying them down the aisle
Yes.
instead of the bouquet.
I did read an article about bridesmaids that carried puppies instead of flowers, but you can also get a puppy petting station through the Oregon Historical Society. We just did it for our 15-year anniversary
Society?
party. It's sorry, Humane Society.
I'm like, they're historical dogs.
They have old dogs.
That changes things a little bit.
All right, so really for the Oregon Humane Society, you set up a puppy petting station.
yes.
Their goal probably being adoption.
Exactly. And when we did it, guests went crazy. And there were actually a lot of people interested in adopting them. So it's a win-win, and it's a donation to the Humane Society.
That sounds
Rod,
great.
you asked the million-dollar question before we started this
Well,
segment
I
off air,
would.
so now you have to ask
There
it.
can be mishaps with small children and, of course, with animals, right? You've witnessed
Absolutely.
such?
My biggest horror story with pets was we had a dog that stopped mid-aisle, went number 2, and then the bride was
no.
supposed to walk down next. So, you know, being a wedding planner isn't
you
always
jump in there
so
and grab it?
glamorous. All I had was a program, so I had to use like a little program.
I'd love to see a photo of that
I would
situation.
not.
So what are some of the don'ts then when considering? I see we have flowers here.
Exactly. You want to make sure that the flowers are okay for the dog. If they're like chewing on them or anything like that, there are some flowers that you do want to avoid. So it's just something to talk to your florist about.
Maybe dress the dog up ahead of time and see how they do at home.
Exactly.
Previous to
And
that.
make sure whatever they're wearing is comfortable for them. Nothing's too tight or restricting.
Elizabeth, when you're planning a wedding and you have a couple wanting to use a pet, do you suggest that they maybe have the pet participate in the initial ceremony or
Yes.
procession down the aisle and then
Yeah, exactly. Just that dog handler to really help get the dog down the aisle and then take care of the dog during the ceremony. Like the last thing you want is for the dog to become a distraction away from the couple that's up front saying I do.
What I've seen is really neat is that when they put the GoPro on the animal and they get that different vantage point of walking down the aisle. Do you
So
see that
fun.
a lot?
Or even at the reception, if you allow the dog at an outdoor reception, maybe.
The
People are doing
ceremony's
this.
pretty fun
Yeah.
too.
I'm so out of touch. Okay.
Well, and you've got a great dog that
Yeah, Maximus
been
would
part
be
of your
wonderful.
wedding.
No, when I got married, it'll be 3 years this coming August, or is it 4? 3.
Oh no!
counting?
I hope Grayson's not watching.
don't forget the anniversary.
It seems like yesterday, my love. Anyway, but no, my dogs were deceased, or we would have. I would have had my dogs in the ceremony.
Yeah. All right.
Well, interesting, and we know we're going to see this at weddings we attend, and we're just going to hope there's not a mishap of the animal going down the aisle. We might share your story a few times,
right.
Nora.
Absolutely.
Nora and Elizabeth, thanks so much
Thank
for coming
you.
by today.
And Penny.
Great job, Penny.